Arc'teryx designers Morgan and Nell really love mountain running.
It's my meditation.
How far can you go? How fast can you go?
It's where I process my personal life.
You also kind of tend to suffer.
I love everything about running.
And when they're not running up mountains, they're thinking about gear that can get other women up mountains, which they have some opinions on.
I've almost never found something that I feel really excited to put on, both stylistically and functionally.
It's felt really difficult to marry those two, function or form.
Lucky for us, Morgan and Nell are lead designers for women's run gear at Arc'teryx, which poses a unique set of problems to solve. Okay, so mountain running gear needs to withstand a lot of punishment compared to regular run gear. And while we've been making run gear for a while, it hasn't always been with women front of mind.
That's why we created the most complete running collection for women, the Norvan system of dress.
Wait, the Nor what?
It's called Norvan because Arc'teryx is based in North Vancouver, BC. The Coast Mountains are in our backyard, providing the testing ground for all of our designs.
Okay, and what about system of dress?
That's just a fancy term for specifically designed layers for specific activities.
The Norvan Run system of dress contains a base layer, an emergency layer, and a vest. So the system of dress starts with the base layer, which is in contact with your skin for hours on end. So there are two important things to get right.
First is the fit.
We are obsessed with fit.
Women's fit is extremely nuanced. Every single body is completely different.
And how gear fits impacts how it feels. It's something our industry is late to with women's apparel, but our team is passionate about solving, so they obsess over details like
reduce some of the drag line at the shoulder,
and
the mobility split, we could even increase it.
And also
this choice to do the laminated neckline, really nice and lightweight.
The second thing to get right for our base layer is the materials. It doesn't matter if it's for this or this. The material choice is something Amelie and her team proudly nerd out on.
It's really hard to go shopping with me. You know, it takes a lot not to just take out the scope sometime when you're in a store, and a little bit of a professional deformation maybe, but also just a passion.
For a base layer to withstand mountain terrain, Amelie extensively tests potential fabric's durability in the lab.
We want to control everything so that we make sure we get exactly the performance we're aiming for. We sometimes test against Velcro, pack material, sandpaper to mimic raw, moisture management.
Like I said, extensive testing. So we nailed the base layer, but when the weather turns, you're gonna need an emergency layer. Or,
as the team like to call it, the O kit.
We also need some athlete friends, like Kat and Janelle. Kat and Janelle accumulate thousands of kilometers a year on vertical terrain, making them ideal test subjects.
They destroy so many things that we give them, and it's honestly exactly what we're looking for.
It makes you really think about your gear and how it's performing, like placement of a zipper, pocket placement, whether an item has a hood.
Once the weather clears, this layer is designed to easily pack down small enough to fit in here. The Norvan vest. Aside from being able to hold all of your running essentials,
a rain layer, a warm layer, water, candy bar, bear spray for sure.
The vest layer is also meant to fit like a glove to a runner's body, which again, isn't straightforward when you're designing for a range of women's body shapes. And it looks like we have to go back to the design center. Ryan has spent his long career in hard goods design, but this project provided a new challenge.
To make one running vest to fit a range of different women's body types. For a long time, there was no woman-specific fits for vests. The only real option was a unisex vest for women.
Unisex.
Yeah, so to hone in on the women's fit, Ryan brought in Amanda, who makes prototypes in-house.
I love building prototypes. It's like my passion.
To make one vest fit lots of different body types, Amanda has to make lots of prototypes.
I don't have words to describe Amanda's job.
She is a master at a good many things that I don't even have a clue about.
And because Amanda makes the prototypes here, they can get outside to be tested quicker. And so, prototypes go out, changes are made. Ryan field tests prototypes.
It's super hard to design for the thing if you don't do the thing.
Prototypes go out, feedback comes in, changes are made. Athlete wins trail race in prototype.
There's always room to improve.
Feedback comes in, changes are made. Prototypes.
Yeah, you get the point.
So for women's fit, there's one really obvious area the team needed to get right.
It's boobs. We designed for boobs.
So the team adjusted the strap webbing placement, vest ankles, and a bunch of other details to get the precise fit.
We're talking about millimeters here, but it makes all the difference.
So we've addressed the system's fit, but we haven't hit the most important test, how it feels.
It's a combination of simple math and geometry and three-dimensional form, and that translates to this magical emotional experience of when you put something on. There's an emotional element that's just as critical as the functional element. So it's important that we make people feel really good about the way something fits on their body.
My hope is that we can offer a fit and a size for every single runner out there. And we're not there yet.
For us, it's a constant evolution of chasing that perfect fit for everyone.
In fact, when it comes to chasing the perfect fit to move women through mountains, we're only just getting started.